Hello everyone, and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, Selesnya Aura. So, with the meta kind of shifted towards just red aggro, well, has been shifted towards red aggro and is it prowess, this deck actually puts up a very good fight against those decks because we can Shelter by Ghost, give our creatures lifelink, and then outrace our opponent with cards like Ethereal Armor, making a big, tall creature that lifelinks us. And what's great about this deck is we can also put that with Calix so that we can copy the Ethereal Armor or copy the Shelter by Ghost and get basically infinite value. That's kind of the idea of the deck. It's actually a very straightforward deck when you think about the whole playlist or the whole deck list. So let's talk about it, right? And in turn one, we want to have one of the 4 Armadillos, Armored Armadillo, or one of the 4 Toadstool Admirers. They're both warded up creatures, so they're very difficult to fight through or get rid of. Armadillo is a ward 1, and Toadstool Admirer is a ward 2. So they're pretty good in terms of just having a creature stick on board after one turn. On turn 2, we also have 4 Tomakul Honor Guard, which is also a very important 2-drop that has Ward 2. So 3-1, Ward 2 means that it's very difficult to get rid of, and if we put an Ethereal Armor on it, it doesn't matter if it only has 1 toughness. It will fight through almost any of our opponent's creatures because it's got first strike. We also have another turn 1 play that I didn't talk about, Optimistic Scavenger. This card, however, normally I want to play on turn 2 or 3 because I don't want to throw out Scavenger just to have her die. I want the Scavenger along with one of the 1-drop enchantment spells to get value right away, pump our creatures, and try to get over damage because this is a very aggressive deck. But I'm going to put in a 1-drop here just so that we can kind of curve out, show the curve. And then on turn 3, we got 3 of the Calix Guided by Fate. I couldn't fit the 4th Calix in the deck, but here is the idea of, curving out the Calix and then just kind of winning with copying all of our auras. The auras that we want to have, obviously, for Ethereal Armor, this is the biggest win con because it gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control and has first strike. So this is all that glitters but only 1 mana. And then we also have 4 Audacity, giving our creatures trample. So first strike and trample means we're going to kill whatever creature and still deal damage through and then trigger Calix to copy any of these. That's insane, right? For protection spells, we got 3 Shardmage Rescue and 2 Royal Treatments. So this give us hexproof. These all give us hexproof, and then they also get Ward 1 by the Royal Growth. So that's pretty good, but obviously gotta dodge and nowhere to run. And this whole deck has to dodge temporary lockdowns. Then turn 2, we also have, or the 2-drop auras, we also have 4 Feather Flights and 4 Shelter by Ghost. Feather Flights gives us evasion so that we can fly on top and trigger Calix. And Shelter by Ghost give us exile, removal, and lifelink. Lifelink is great because we need that for racing against all these super aggro decks. Then, let's talk about the lands. For lands, we're only going to have 20 lands because obviously we curve out to 3, but not even 3, right? We only have 1 3-drops. So we got 6 Planks, 4 Forests, 4 Brushland, 4 Razorverge Thicket, and 2 Hushwood Verge. We actually cut down on the Verge because it starts off on green, and we have a lot of white spells that we want to play turn 1. So we have 6 planes in the deck to help us do that. All the lands are going to come into play untapped in the early games. In fact, since we're curving out to 3, all the lands will come to play untapped. Like, we'll not get a 4th tap land because Razorverge Thicket, since, that's... by then, Calix is already playable, and we shouldn't worry too much. Maybe. I don't know. But that's the idea of the deck. It's a very combo-centric deck, but it's also very simple. And the whole win con is just trying to cheese out a very big Voltron. That's the whole idea. A very fast intro. Let's go into the game and see how we will do. Alright, our opponent is the Bateman. Alright, Bateman it is. Opponent goes first. Only have white mana. Only have white mana is disheartening, but I mean, not gonna be able to play these, but can play those. So maybe we keep. Man, if it's another black deck, I swear to God. Red. Okay. Let's get the Armadillo out. He can't burn the Armadillo. He can burn the Scavenger with 1 red open. Mana full mouse. This is perfect. I mean, for me, not for him. Because we'll just take this out. a little damage in. Swifty. Monster's Rage, yeah. It is a 5-4, but hey, you know, we will survive. It's just all planes, by the way. Oh. You want to leave, Bateman? Stupid red deck. GG. Alright, our opponent is Friendusa. That's, I gotta say, that's a pretty fun name. We go first. We got a Toad, we got Armadillo. Let's go. We're gonna Toad first. Pretty limited on green mana, so might as well throw out the green cards. They are Forest and a Patchwork Beastie. Alright, I don't think I take out the Beastie here. I don't think it's as important. I think we just go in for the damage. Trample. Ethereal Trample. Yeah. No land. I don't even know why they had to think. This is the obvious play. Probably FOMO now. I can imagine, right? This is the turn with a FOMO. Or a Wicker Folk. Oh, they want to attack. Wanting to attack is interesting. I think we get a more audacious. And then we'll shelter. Shelter Wicker Folk. This is a 10-5 Trampler. I don't think it matters as much sheltering Wicker Folk or Patchwork Beastie here. Wicker Folk is harder to block. Well, no. Wicker Folk does have less toughness, so we can trample over more, but with the amount of damage we can deal, I think we'll be fine. Keen Eye Curator, that's a 3-3. Play our Calix. Yeah, we'll play our Calix. Does pump the stool a little bit. The stool. The Admirer by 1. Or by 2. He can burn the Calix with a torch, but this is still trample over it. GG. I meant GG! Alright, puppers, go! Alright, our opponent is Dr. Graviton 6626H. It's a long name here. I mean, we got Armadillo. Don't have much else, but we got Armadillo. Oh god, okay. It's got the authority. So... do we Optimistic Scavenger him? Yeah. The downside is probably against a Templock. Oh well. Right, if there's a Templock, there's a Templock. There's not much I can do about that. So we get the Calix here. That will prevent a scary Templock. Do we distribute? No. Oh, okay. No Templock. Relic. Well... okay. I guess supposed to be scary here. Let's put the Audacity on Calix, I think. No, we can all make it on the Tomakul Honor Guard. Make it the biggest creature possible. No, I think I'll make the... yeah, we'll make that the biggest creature possible. And... wait, Shardmage? This is lethal by Shardmage here? almost lethal already, right? Let's make doubly sure. Give it a token. Yeah, this is more than enough. Sorry, Dr. Graviton. We hardly knew ye. Ooh, diamond. Alright, our opponent is Bear 42. And once again, opponent goes first. I do have an Admirer, but that's about it. Okay. Swifty. Oh, I gotta play this first, honestly. No, I played the Admirer because he can have a burn spell, right? Should have played this first then. For some reason, I thought this was a white spell. Alright. I'm not gonna block your Quarry Steel, but what I will do is take away the Quarry Steel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he wants, so I'm gonna take it away. Take it away from him, and we'll gain the life. He can't target my Toadstool Admirer because it costs 4. Second Quarry Steel. Alright, that's what he wants. So we'll get this going. Ethereal Armor. Now it's a 5/4. Do I want Audacity here? It does make it pretty big, but if he has a bounce spell, I mean, there's so many layers of ward on it. I'd like to gain 9 life, please. Now what? Stupid, is it? I'll show ye. You got a flood maul? You want to flood maul me? He's got 2 layers of war, so it costs 4 to target, extra 4 to target. He bounced his shelter, which, I mean, you could do that. I'm still at 24. And I don't know what the plan is, but it can't be that good. Swifty. Wow, look at that board. So threatening. Anything else? That's what I thought. Stupid. Is it? Get out of here. Alright, our opponent is Rugs. Is he gonna rug me? Don't rug me, please. Oh man, I'm getting rugged. Opponent goes first. Alright, I got a shelter. If they're not black or white, I have a chance. They appear to be white. Two mana, nothing. I mean, I'm gonna play this Brushland here. Alright, let's fly. He can't target a Toadstool. I'm pretty sure he has a target, but he cannot target it, so that's good for me. I get to draw a card, which replaces the Admirer. And then I can shelter if I need to, if he temporary lockdown. Enduring Innocence. Alright, well I fly, so I think I'm okay. The Innocence is scary, but I think it's better to get the Calix down, isn't it? This does do more damage, right? I think double flying is not as useful as... Why did I play... Should have played a Planks. Alright, whatever. If they have Innocence, I'm not sure if they would have temporary lockdown. They definitely could. This costs 4 to target, so they can't target it. Well, opponent. Temporary lockdown or bust. And if they do have a temporary lockdown, then I bust. Get lost on the shelter? Okay. That's fine. It's an okay play. This guy's Bone Shelter on the Scavenger. Pretty annoying. I don't know if I can race him though. Attached to the mire. We'll fly even higher. Land. I already put a land this turn, right? I mean, okay, I can't see anymore, but I already put a land this turn, so. We'll let him shelter. And we'll let him target. Hexproof. It's just hexproof and war, not indestructible. But blocking here does bring back my shelter. What does he have on? 2 shelter and shelter and scavenging, right? So if I block here, he gets it, but I get. Wait, do I not get my shelter back? What did he shelter? He just sheltered a scavenger? Well, whatever. Top deck Calix anyway. I guess he got lost the shelter. Let's go for the attack. He's probably gonna block the 1/1, right? But then, I mean, that means he loses 1/1. I want to keep his board clear of creatures as much as possible, and I don't really mind if the scavenger dies here. He's roping. Man, I blocked with the Calix thinking there was a shelter, but that wasn't a shelter on a shelter. He just has 2 shelters. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Alright, I guess we're just gonna watch our opponent rope out and take 10. Yeah, it's just only 10 damage. It's not lethal. Was there anywhere I could make a lethal? I mean, I had to play Calix, and this is a tap land. So no, there wasn't. Just gonna rope. Just gonna rope the hell out of the whole turn. I'll attach to this. So the scavenger can fly as well, but I'm gonna put it on the mire still. Untap land. I can also make my Calix fly, which would deal lethal damage. But I'm pretty sure our opponent just roped out. I guess rugging means roping out for our opponent, because he is roping. The whole freaking turn. Alright. If he has 1 extra mana, he can target us. It's only Ward 2, not Ward 4. So, no, he could just target it. He could just target it with Get Lost. But we already fly with everything, and he's just fully roping out. Come on, you're in diamond, stop being salty. You had 2 shelters to my 1. You even had to Get Lost to my non-Get Lost. What did he have? 1 Get Lost, 2 shelter. I had 1 shelter and 1 protection spell. So, kinda even. his deck was just a little bit too slow. Looks like he's looking at my cards. And then he's giving up looking at my cards. Alright, we'll just go to my turn here. Please don't just give me freaking lands. Alright, they're just gonna give me lands anyways. It looks like he just yeah, it looks like he's just timed out. Alright, GG. I was waiting for like a, you know, get lost or something as a protection, but nope, just game over. Alright, our opponent is Yanzin. More like Squee. Opponent goes first. I hate it. I hate it so much. Alright, well, I mean, 2 shelters, maybe. Let's see what our opponents play. And see if we can cheese out a win. 2 shelters on an Armored Armadillo is actually pretty fun, because this is going to be a pretty tall creature. And an Audacity. I don't want the Honor Guard because of the Armadillo, I guess. Unless they're black, I might be able to play the Honor Guard to protect ourselves against the Edict. Hard to say. This looks like goblins. It is goblins. Or it's some sort of red deck, right? Red decks cannot burn a 0/4 Ward 1 on turn 1. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Here is Swifty, probably. Or maybe it's Heartfire Hero. Maybe it's Emberheart Challenger. 2 red. I don't think he's going to plot a Draconic. That is Goblins. Gobos. I don't have enough like cards for the Armadillo to matter just yet. But maybe. Drop kick, oh boy. Here we go, right? Why? Oh, it's because I want to use the armor. It knows what I want to use. Take out that bomber. I'll take the 1. That's fine. I'm okay with taking a 1. You take 5. Oh, GG. Didn't want to play this out? Yeah, that was a beating. Come on. Alright, our opponent is Faribe. Ew. We go first. Man, we finally get to go first, and this is our hand? Fine. Armadillo's gonna have to fly. Unless they're black. If they're black, I might have to play the Tomahawk. Tomakul? Tomakul? I don't know. Let's just fly over it. They got a red spell. Probably a burn spell. It's not a land. Alright. I need a 3rd land for this to be effective. I didn't get a 3rd land, so right now I just got a 1/4 flyer. Turn 2 1/4 flyer is kind of middling. Don't you think? Will not give me a land. Will give me an Armadillo. You can also play an Honor Guard, but no, I think we got a race. Screamo, Nemo. Jump. Royal Treatment. I'm getting trolled here. Let's see. I can Royal Treatment the Armadillo. Does 1 extra damage? 2 extra damage, right? It does 2 extra damage. So instead of 3/6, yeah, I don't think that's good enough. I guess we can chump the Nemesis for a while. Target the Everhard Challenger. It's a Lightning Strike. Can't Lightning Strike anything that I have, but he can Lightning Strike my face. He can also Lightning Strike the Nemesis, I guess. Is that it? That's all you're gonna do? Not even attacking. Just Lightning Strike my face. All the lands are none the lands, huh? Every game is like this. Every game is like this. I mean, I could technically Royal Treatment the Armadillo. One of the Armadillos. I don't think that's worth it here. All of the lands or none of the lands? Let's see what he's gonna do. This is potentially a 5/8. Monster's Rage. Can it pump up past 8? It could, right? I guess we trade. No, I first strike. I forgot. First strike is important. Someone's not drawing a land. Jesus. Alright, well, this Royal Treatment makes it a 5, 8, 6. No. It does not, because I can double roll. I also can't gain life no more, so... Let's get these guys in there. Do I want this Admirer? I don't think so. Dude, he has triple the lands I have. And he's a red deck. Manifold Mouse. This doesn't get plus, this is just a roll. Wow. Right, it's a 6/9. And a 1/5 and a 1/1, huh? Just won't give me my third land after drawing 14 cards. Lightning Strike my face. there's 2 more lightning strikes to my face, I die. So there's that. Burst lightning. I'm at 2. There's the last card, another burst lightning. 2. Yeah, I mean, we'll never get the 3rd land here. Alright, our opponent is Llama-sama. Ow. Llama-sama. Don't hurt me. We go first. No 1-drop, but there's a creature. They look black though, so I think I'm gonna get that hand. I'll keep this hand. And we put away Shardmage. I mean, Amira's already warded. Having a Shardmage here is probably not as necessary. Okay, they're not black. It lied to me. Told me it was Vegas and everything. Monster's Rage. Oh. This is cool. Let's get audacious. Take 4. You wanna play Quarry Steel? Yeah, you wanna play a Quarry Steel, huh? How are you gonna plot? I really want them to play a Quarry Steel here. Swifty is acceptable, because I really want to shelter the Toadstool Admirer. Just put it out of the range for their targeting things. Ah, see? GG. Stupid is it? Get out of here. Alright, our opponent is Lupita. Sure. He's a Standard Bearer. I wonder what kind of red deck is he going to play. I mean, I got an Armadillo. I think I keep this hand. Red. Hardfire Hero. Armadillo. Oh, the Shelter and the double Ethereal Armor. Oh boy. This is going to be fun. Manifold Mouse, of course. Can't block it. So I could shelter the Hardfire Hero, or I could shelter the Manifold Mouse. Which one is scarier? I think we shelter. The Manifold Mouse gives double strikes. Double striking is scarier. And if I hold up a block, he's incentivized to pump into the Hardfire Hero some more. Screamo Nemo. Alright. It's pretty good for me that he did that. Ooh, I don't fly, huh? It's hard to fight that Screaming Nemesis because I don't fly. He's gonna have to block. He didn't block. We'll put it. Well, take action. We'll put it on the Armadillo. Take out your Nemesis. Should have blocked. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. G to the G. Alright, our opponent is BBK. He is also fervent. Got Admirer, Shelter, Calix, Gray Opener. Just don't be black. I mean, our opponent is going first, so even though it's a perfect hand, it's not a perfect start, and that makes it. That might make all the difference in the world. They're red. Okay, Hardfire Hero. New deck, who this? Here comes another Manifold Mouse. Oh, he's gonna plot. Okie doke. You wanna trade? You know I'm not gonna trade you. I will gain a life. Thank you. Is he gonna Screaming Nemesis me, or is he gonna Slick Shot? Big Slick Shot turn. Usually. I'm tapped out. Just play your things. Turn inside out. Alright. You gonna sack it? Monstrous Rage. Oh boy. Is he gonna lethal me this turn? Dreadmaul's Ire. You can destroy an artifact, right? Yeah. That looks real good for our opponent, but here's the thing. I don't care. Take action. Attach Shelter by goes to Toadstool Admirer. I'm gonna pump it here. Make it a little bit difficult to fight through the Calix. Probably should have put it on the Toadstool Admirer anyways. Scam. Alright. It's gonna scamp me. Let me trample you. Yeah, let me trample you. Just a little bit. Alright, he wants to trade. Yeah. I draw a card. I play the Calix here. Make this a 3. He's got 1 card left. Is he gonna good top deck here? Definitely could. I did not get a good top deck on my side. Oh boy. Okay, whenever a Calix or another enchantment. Whenever a Calix or enchantment you don't get copy. Can't copy nothing here. Take 3. Non-legendary. Beautiful. Can't target my honor guards. Oh. He's just gonna hold back. Do I trample here? I mean, he could probably target any of these anyways, so I think I just put it on the Calix. It's a 5/3. Make it bigger. It's a 6/4. Now we're gonna turn cards sideways. Who's the aggro now? Polonius Rage, sure. I'm still trampling. Again, still trampling. GG. Ah, got there, fervent. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you saw all those calorific games, how does this deck feel? I gotta say, I cheesed out a lot of games. That makes me happy. I beat a bunch of red, show them what's up. But we also lost to a few of the red decks, a few of the control decks, just because, well, this deck, obviously, the game that we lost to red, we couldn't draw a 3rd land, and all the Calix just got stuck in our hand. That makes me feel really bad, but That's variance. That happens, you know, sometimes. And this deck definitely just dies to temporary lockdown. You play turn 1, you play turn 2, your opponent turn 3 locks down, and you just leave. That's game over, right? No point in playing that kind of game out. But that is the that is the give and take, the sacrifice that you have to make when you play a deck like this. Play a game like this, where the meta is so tilted. I don't want to say it's diverse because it's not. It's very tilted. Basically, you play you play. Is it aggro, or you play mono red aggro to hope to just draw best and go first and win, or you play these kind of deck that hard counters those, or you play those temporary lockdowns that hard counters these type of decks, or you throw all out the window and just play combo and try to win with combo. That's all there is. So with this deck, right, we get a big Voltron, and that's ultra fun to play. But there are some things that I want to change about this deck, namely the Tomakul Honor Guard. I see a lot of people play it, and that's why I want to play 4 off. But after playing through it today, I don't want it. I don't think it's a good card. Maybe you can play 2 off, but definitely not 4 off, because 2 mana creature is not what we want. We want a 1 mana creature. So I think the Honor Guard can go. We can put in a 4th Calix. Calix is real good. I don't really mind getting another Calix here. Yeah, the Honor Guard is something I don't need. Along with that, though, what I really do want, Ossification. I completely forgot about Ossification in this deck, and that would be really good removal, because Shelter, although it's great, removing a permanent and giving us Ward and Lifelink, that is fantastic and all, but when a creature gets removed, that all the Shelter things comes back. Whereas if I have Ossification and copy it with Calix, that basically just stays almost for the rest of the game, right? Nobody's really going through enchantment removal, and if we're going to die to a T-Lock, we're going to die to a T-Lock anyway. So with that, I think the Tomakul Honor Guard can go. And if we have 4 Armadillo, 4 Toadstool Admirer, 4 Optimistic Scavenger, and 4 Calix, we're going to draw creatures. Don't worry about that. They're going to happen, right? So I don't think we need the Tomakul. Oh, we can also run Skrelv. I think Skrelv is still... Skrelv? Is Skrelv still in Standard? I'm not sure anymore. Skrelv left? No. It's not as... I don't think it's in Standard. Oh, it is in Standard. We can also run Skrelv. Skrelv is not that bad, right? Because we get Hexproof. And you know, Tomakul Honor Guard is just, it's a little bit too weak, in my opinion, for this deck, because honestly, every game we're on the draw, and that means, you know, by the time we play Tomakul, we go into our opponent's turn 3, and we barely have a creature on board, and they already have 3 mana they can cut down just by paying 3 mana, and that's not really that great. So that's the whole idea of this deck. It's still a very strong deck. You can definitely cheese out a lot of wins. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.